Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Darmian. Van Dijk. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And it's Messi. Spread it left. Ribéry. Aimed at the far side. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ribery goes short. In towards the back stick. Chance for a shot! Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Cannavaro. Little pass back. Some intricate passing looking to... It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam have their second corner now. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! And we have liftoff! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Malaysia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Villa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Darmian. David Villa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. James. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Ribery. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Vieira. Seedorf looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Ribery. Now it's Hullet. Vietnam very much in the ascendancy and with a decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vietnam have their third corner. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Forced to go back, and this is Messi. In by he leaps for it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the counter is on. Good take, and is he in?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Hullet.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is...
Hullet! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A quite incredible... And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful.
Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers.
Vietnam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Threads one in. Bellingham. Nicely spread. And that's gone loose. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Timber. Çalhanoğlu. This is a promising build-up. And it's Timber. That's been cut out, well played. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Seedorf. James. And it's Vieira. Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard, and this is Hazard. He leaps for it! It's there! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Ribery. Now he's got space here, and he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes.
Argentina really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Argentina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Has to go back here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what has happened here? Has a look and plays it forward. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. This looks... shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Dink through. Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Half an hour played now. Turns back here, probably the best option. James, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Fernandes.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Hazard. Space for him to turn and look. Punched away.
Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Bruno Fernandes. Vieira. Hazard. Ribery. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
There will be
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Ribery. Hazard. He has a look up. Ribery. He slings it in. Timber getting this one clear. And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Vietnam are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back on the way. Ferdinand makes the interception. Now it's Ribery. Vieira. And it's Ferdinand. And it's Ribery. He's a sharp little ball here. Ribery plays it across. Mignon claims it without any fuss. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Seedorf. Forced to go back. It's Ibrahimovic! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. Çalhanoğlu picks it up out wide, aims beyond the defence. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu clearly saw the chance to shoot, and why not? Now it's Ribery.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Hazard. That has been slung wide. Here it is, crossed in. And he can clear it away. Timber. Eric Garcia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Çalhanoğlu. Timber. And it's Çalhanoğlu. No, that pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hullet. Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively. But it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders.
Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ibrahimovic. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba,
He leaps for it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
James. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Batistuta. Ribery. Driving on and making good progress. Matheus Nunes. Seedorf. Ribery. And he's whipped it across. That's a decent clearance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt.
And the shot! Serginho. Still goalless. Rafael Varane. Knocks it into space. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lampard. That is good alertness. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Brilliantly cut out. Deftly away. Mosquera ventures forward.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Nice interception, well timed. Serginho. And they can counter here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Lovely bit of skill. Matheus Nunes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Adriano. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bergomi. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ribery gets into a good position. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries to pass it through. Incoming to getting up there! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He's not got that quite right. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Space for him to turn and look. Crossed into the box. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Short changes him with that pass. And that is the end of the first half.
Vietnam are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
And a quick
Vietnam
reminder today
are
to
heading into the
please
break,
make all
very
the
happy with how it's
located
gone
by
so
the
far.
entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we're off again. Chooses to go cross-field. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ribery. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Ibrahimovic. Look at the space here. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he's played it back. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, he's having a shot! Adriano, what a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
A case now of complete control. Lampard gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Valverde. And it's Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lampard. Valverde. Opts for safety. Now Van de Ven. Serginho has it out wide and in space. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Ibrahimovic! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Frank Lampard. Number 10, Serginho. Number 4, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 25, Mane. Number 20, McTominay.
So changes afoot
Number
here
14,
and from both sides.
Marcos Llorente.
Vietnam are
Substitution in
at
progress.
the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again! And no mistake! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played back to the goalkeeper, Buffon, the consummate custodian whose focus is unbreakable. Cannavaro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pelé. And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. Bale. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't...
Bullish header! It's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Into the last 5 minutes. Looking for the run, and this is Bale. Karambeur, a picture of focus and alertness. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And Messi! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning
There'll
into
be
a
5
real
minutes
hammering
added
now,
time.
Peter. They're demoralised.
Karambeur does really well to win the ball there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Stood up well to him there. Karrenberg. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Chelsea are... And that's it! Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they...
It's clear that you're out.